Alright. Hello, hello. How is everyone doing today? Monitoring still on. Hold on. Mic slash aux. Monitor off. Oh, thank God. There we go. Okay. So, how y'all doing? As you can see, this is Pictionary, and for some reason the music in Pictionary kicks ass. Well, I know the reasons, because it's Tim Fallon. We will not be playing Pictionary tonight. At least probably not. And I'll tell you why. Because we have an entire library of NES games that we can choose from. In my modded Famicom right now, I have an EverDrive In8 Pro. What does that mean? Basically, it means I can do this. Yep. So, what do you say? What game should we play? You know what? Let's start out simple, right? Let's start out with something that everyone knows. Let's go with Super Mario Brothers. Now, I do own this game physically, and I own this game also on several different platforms, because Nintendo keeps re-releasing it. But this is being played on an actual, original Nintendo hardware. Well, on a Famicom, which is the Japanese version. Up. Let's see, is there anyone in chat right now? Alright, I'm going to get one more thing set up. It shouldn't take too long. While I get that set up, though, I'm going to put on some music. I also have a bunch of songs here, so... Let's see, what's a good soundtrack? There's lots of good soundtracks on NES. I saw Battletoads? No, fucking... There we go. Alright. Gotta do one more thing. I'll be right back. Alright. I'm actually ready to start now. So, let's go back to Mario. I have the chat pulled up in front of me. I can see it. Right now, I'm just kind of sitting on there. You know, actually... Now, let's play some Mega Man 2 instead. If I remember correctly, this is the only, like, NES Mega Man game that has a difficulty selection. I may be wrong about though, I'm no Mega Man expert. I do know enough about Mega Man 2 to know that you always start with Metal Man though, because the Metal Blades are busted as shit. And I am going to die. But I'll try it anyways. I do not have an original American copy of this. I own it on Virtual Console. And, you know, Legacy Collection and all that. I do have the Famicom version of this, Rockman 2. So, I could be playing that on... Ah, shit, I can't jump through the chains. I could be playing the Famicom version, but... NES version's more iconic to me, because I'm American. I'm just gonna sneak past here. Look at that sprite flicker. I don't know if it's coming across on your guys' end, because I don't know what bitrate the... Well, I know the bitrate, but I don't know what FPS y'all are watching at. If you're watching in 60, you'll be able to see the sprites just start to bug out a bit when there's too many options or objects on the screen. That's what I wanted. Not healed all the way? Ah, it's alright, I'll just fucking farm. There we go. Fuck! Alright, you know what? Fuck farming, I'm just gonna try to get through this. Jump, 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 and... I do not have the abilities to get to that extra life. At least not yet. What was that Amazon Prime show? This just Next Level, I think? Or it's gonna be an anthology from the people who made Love, Death, and Robots, and it's based on video games. Seemingly Mega Man is gonna get an episode, which... That's gonna be interesting to see, like, a modern TV show interpretation of Mega Man. I'm trying to think, there's the Mega Man cartoon in the 90s. Fucking Mega Man Battle Network got an anime in the 2000s, and I think there was a, like, Disney Channel CGI show in the 2010s, but I know pretty much nothing about that. There we go. Snipe him. Do I risk it for the energy tank? Because I feel like I can fall down and get the energy tank, but there's no way to... Ah, fuck it. E-tanks are harder to find than lives. It's a worthy sacrifice, it's fine. Don't send me back here, but... Look at that. Fuck! Okay, I just wasted that E-tank in my life for no reason. That was not intentional, I just legitimately tried to unpause while hovering over the E-tank and used one like a dumbass. The button mash. Well, with this game, there's, I guess mash prevention. If I stand over here and I shoot off screen, right? You can only have 3 of them on screen at once, but that means if you're facing against a wall... Oh. I guess it goes through some walls. Come on. Where did he go? Oh well. Now with 2, scratch that, 1 energy tank in reserve. Let's see if we can beat Metal Man. Aw, oh, fuck. No, I can do this without an E-tank. I can't do this without an E-tank. See, that's how you're supposed to use it, instead of wasting it like a fucking dumbass. Bye. Alright, so now we have the new item, we have Metal Blades. Congratulations, we just beat the game. Get equipped with Metal Blade. I don't know why I did a robot voice there. That's alright. Let's see the password. Because remember, this game doesn't have saves. We have to write this password down, right? If we want to continue from where we left off, we have to write down the password. We are living in the future. I'm not going to abuse save states. But I am going to save state after every stage instead of writing down the password because I'm lazy. Alright, I forget, actually, what is the order for the Robot Masters in this game? Does anyone in chat know? I'm going to guess that Bubble Man is weak against metal. I would imagine that bubbles are very susceptible to being popped by a saw blade. Oh, I gotta drink some fucking tea. Muted so you wouldn't hear me swallow that. How big is this fucking thing? There's like 64 fluid ounces. This is a 2-quart, 1.89 liter jug of tea that I've been sipping on all day. Just like, that was me setting it down rather violently, but still, that should get across the point. This is where button mashing starts to become more important, and all. Fuck. Cool waterfall effect. Too bad it hurts my eyes. Fuck! Okay. Da-da-da. Well, I'm dead. I like the game over music. Actually, wait. Wasn't the fucking game over music in Mega Man 3, like, really happy for some reason? Hold on, I gotta die real quick. I gotta check this. I gotta fact check this. Don't want to be spreading misinformation about Mega Man on the internet. I'm gonna go with Hardman. Just because that name is funny. Alright. So if I can beat this guy, I'll take it. If I can't, at least I get to hear that funny game over music that I'm trying to hear. Oh, Jesus Christ! Oh, wait. This game introduced the slide. Yeah, that's right. Fuck. Die. Ah, shit. Right now, just gotta over here. Grab that, and we're golden. Almost, if I can stop getting hurt. Rush coil. There we go. I actually had this game physically as a kid. I sold it a while ago, but I remember this part confused the fuck out of me, because I didn't realize that you had Rush Coil unlocked from the beginning. Alright. There we go. Gotta kill the Hammer Joes. I'm sorry, Joe, I know you had a tragic story in the Proto-Men lore. Actually, no, I think that guy was based more on the Sniper Joe enemies. Still, they're both Joes. PSA. Ah! Fuck. If y'all haven't listened to, like, Proto-Men, specifically Proto-Men Act 2, do it. It's a really good album. Actually, both of them are really good. Act 1 is a bit rougher around the edges, but I still like that sound, right? It has so much earnestness to it. Plus, it's just legitimately good music. Act 2 especially is really fucking good. Like, it's the type of music that you can listen to and never fucking realize that it's technically Mega Man Cyberpunk fanfiction. Not Cyberpunk the game, more Cyberpunk like the genre of media. It's really good. I hate it. I hope it spawns like that. Okay. sorry about that. I think OBS just disconnected and reconnected, but we're back. We're back. Okay. Yeah, it was raining when I was driving home today, and I'm technically on satellite internet, so if the internet cuts out at any point, if the stream just stops, I'll probably be back. I plan on streaming till like 8:30 today. So we're gonna get at least a good 2 hours out of this. Are you gonna come down? No? Ah! Shit. Well, how many lives do I have? 0? Hey, we're gonna get to hear the game over music. That's why I'm playing this one to begin with. Come on. There we go. Jump, 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 and... Go. Shit. Okay, there we go. Yeah, no more lives, no more E-tanks. At least I still have Rush Jet. Or, Rush Coil, my bad. Does the band Rush know about video games? Well, they know about... that's a dumb question. Do they know about Mega Man specifically? I don't really think that matters. I just think it'd be funny. Alright. Die, please. Thank you. Oh! Health! Fuck yeah. Okay. I get him to just barely show up on screen. Once you get him into the pattern, he's not that bad. Oh, fuck! Hey, we get to hear the game over music. Let's see how... Yeah, I can see why people make jokes about this being the happiest game over music ever. This is absolutely joyous. Oh, God. Alright. Let me just reset this. What else should we play? We got the original Metal Gear. You know what? It's not NES if you ain't playing Mario, right? So, how about it, huh? Now, this is what I'm talking about. Original Mario Brothers on a CRT, original hardware with an NES controller. That's not the only way to play this game, mind you. Like, nowadays, there are fucking tons of ways to play this game. Be it officially, you know, you can play it on, like, Nintendo Switch with Nintendo Switch Online. There's obviously old hardware, which is what I'm doing. If you're willing to do some PC emulation, there are some very interesting projects that I believe can get this in widescreen, though I'm not entirely sure about that. You could play it in 3D on PC, though. There's an NES emulator they have that runs games in 3D. Like, makes the sprites 3D. It's really fucking cool. There's also a VR version of that emulator on Steam. Alright, level 2. You know what? I'm gonna see if I can beat this game. I've never been able to do that before. I've gotten to World 8 with Warp Zones. Yeah, let's do it. See how far we can get. Jump, jump, and yelp. Just gotta break all these fuckers. And there we go. Alright, now that we're above the level, it's pretty easy. You just run. You don't have to jump, you can dance. But I like to jump. Gives my thumb something to do besides holding down the B button. If I was a true sick gamer, I would have done the level normally and then clipped through the wall to get here, but I have never been able to pull off the minus world clip correctly, so we're just gonna go the normal way. Alright. There we go. It's just a matter of not getting hit by the Lakitus. Lakitus? Lakitu? I don't know. You know, dying here doesn't really, bode well for the rest of the run. Oh, great. Nope, I'm not speedrunner enough to do the hitbox fuckery. This game's still fun, though. Once again, never beaten it. I've played a lot of it, but I've never truly, like, sat down and beaten it. Played a little bit of this sequel, you know, Lost Levels. I haven't even played past the first world, honestly. Like, Super Mario Bros. 2 Japan, the Lost Levels. Interesting game. Very interesting game. It's very un-Nintendo. Like, welcome to the game. You see a block, you hit it, a mushroom pops out. That's a poison mushroom, you're dead, fuck you. It's, yeah, it's not the best designed Lost Levels, but it... ah, shit. Still an interesting experience, and definitely something if you, want a harder Mario game. I should not have hit that block. Can I cannot take one for the team. Alright, if he kills me, can I respawn and try that again? Yes, okay. Jump. Alright, take two. Oh, there we go. And climb off the edge of the screen. I gotta say, we're doing, not as good as we could, but at the same time, I've done worse. If you can believe that. And we're on our way to World 8, so that's cool. Alright. World 8, here we go. This is where shit starts to get pretty hard. So just gotta... I don't think I'm gonna be able to make it. I have one life left. If I die, I have to... oh wait, there's a continue code. Okay. Yeah. And... shit! Well, that's not good. Is it down, select B, and start? What the fuck? Oh, I guess that doesn't work on Everdrive. Okay. I'll give this one more attempt. Because that wasn't the best performance. So, fun fact about those sub-areas. If I'm remembering this correctly, they're all linked in the same map. So if you can get past the walls, you can theoretically walk to the sub-areas of other levels. I don't think there's a way to do that without, like, cheat codes, though. And then again, a lot of people have found a lot of stuff in this game, so it very well may be possible. Okay. Shit, I didn't get the extra one up. It doesn't matter. You know what? Hold on, I just realized something. Let me turn on the webcam real quick, right? Let me just, get over here. And take the webcam out from behind the monitor. Okay. Jesus Christ, I look horrible. Alright, so this is the controller. You can see the CRT back there. This is the controller I've been playing with. Yesterday, I managed to pick this up at a store. This is an NES Max. I don't know if you can see this, like, circle pad thing. It does not center. It just slides freely. And you still press this like a button. But the idea is that you just roll it over. So I've never tried this before. I am going to, in real time, plug this in and give my first honest live reactions to playing on it. The only bit of this controller that I've used was making sure that the circuit board still worked. The buttons are at an upward slant. That's a bit strange. Yeah, I don't like this D-pad, but it has built-in turbo buttons, meaning this might be good for, like, Zelda or something, actually. I'm going back to the original, though. Fuck that. Alright. Boom, 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 boom. Do not complete that sentence. On the way to the warp zone. Gonna try this again. Gonna try not to suck so much. World 4. It is once again time to play America's favorite game. Avoid that Lakitu! It's not that hard as long as you never slow down. Oh shit, I slowed down. Fuck! Okay. That's fine, as long as I don't die. Hell, I think the level's over already. There we go. Alright, so now we just have to get back to World 8 without dying. Seems simple enough. Get le mushroom. Extra coin that does absolutely nothing. Stomp all 3 gooms for style points. And 1, 2, do not hit the 3rd. See ya. Who needs gravity anyways? Alright. Go up here. World 8-1. We're here. The Big Apple. The place where Metal Gear Solid 2 ended. Actually, this is... yeah, this isn't New York. This is World 8 of Super Mario Bros. 1. Also known as where I always get stuck. I don't want to say that I'm doing good, because I know as soon as I do, I'm going to eat shit and die. But I'm doing better than I normally do, at least. Okay. Two. Wasn't there, like, a run of this game with the goal of getting no coins and avoiding those coins that I just collect? Ah, fuck! Yeah, avoiding the coins I just collected was like one of the hardest parts of the hardest parts of the game, if I remember. For the people trying to do the coinless run. I had to use some, like, glitch wall jumps. stuff people are able to do with this game is fascinating. Just like, it's been... Ooh, warp zone. You know what, yeah, I'll take all the coins I can get. Maybe they'll give me an extra life. I doubt it. Alright. Jump over that. Does not seem like it shortened the level, but that's alright. I'll take some free coins without danger. Oh, Jesus! Any of these? Star. I'll take that. Of course, it's the one thing. The singular thing that could have killed me while I was invincible. Alright, jump. I wish I had some way to capture controller input. I know people do. But well. Is it hold A and B and press start? Huh. Alright, on to the next game. What should we play? Oh shit, Star Tropics. Alright, so, some of y'all may not have heard of Star Tropics, right? You haven't heard of Peak. You haven't heard of the best game on the NES. According to Nitro Rad, and also according to me. I fucking love Star Tropics. We're just gonna continue on this file. I've spent most of my time with this game on my actual, like, Star Tropics copy. Because I have a real cartridge of this. When I was, like, a really little kid, there used to be a game store. Not in the town I live in, but in the next town over. And they had a boxed copy of this game for, like, 30 bucks? And I didn't pick it up. And I'm still kicking myself to this day. Let's see. Welcome to Coral Cola. So, yeah, this game did something very interesting. If y'all haven't heard of Star Tropics, basically... Well, it's this game, right? It's very fun. But the plot of this game is you're a kid, and you get invited to this kind of tropical island by your uncle. And the game starts with you receiving a letter, and the game box actually has that letter in it. And at a later point in the game... Looks like Dragon Quest. Yeah, kind of. It does have that kind of Dragon Quest aesthetic in the overworld. But at a later point in the game, a character will tell you to dip the letter you got in water, which means take the letter that came with the game in real life, run it under running water, and they'll give you a number code that you need to enter to continue the game. It's like really fucking weird, but also really cool. I love it when games do shit like that. Okay, so gotta talk to everyone. I forget exactly which NPCs you have to talk to. There's some weird shit in this first area, where if you don't talk to certain NPCs, this guy over here won't let you through. So I'm just gonna talk to everyone real quick so I can show you all the dungeon crawling in this game. Because the dungeon crawling is where this shit really gets good. Admittedly, the controls for it, depending on who you ask, kind of wonky. I mean, I don't mind them, but I know some people do not like them. Also, we're about to hear in a few seconds a bassline come back. Or not a bassline, it kind of like... You hear that? Like, that sound? It's out of time with the music. There's a glitch in the game that causes it to just stop playing at the right time, be quiet for a minute, and then come back like a minute later out of sync. And it's gone again. And I doubt we're gonna be able to stick around long enough to hear it start up again, because we're gonna go into the dungeon now that we've talked to everybody. But if you listen close, when it comes back, it's all kinds of fucky. Good news is, we can now enter the dungeon, we can now start dungeon crawling. Which which is where this goes from Dragon Quest to, I can't think of another game on NES that does this, actually. So when you get into the dungeons, it looks like this. Okay, so let me explain. A quick tap of the D-pad does not move you. It turns you in place. You have to hold the D-pad to move, meaning you can, like, turn while you're walking. That sounds really jank, and admittedly it kind of is, but it allows you to do some tricky maneuvers when it comes to combat. Also, this game is entirely grid-based. It's not grid-based in the way that, like, oh, Worlds and NES games are made on a grid, but you can walk freely. No. If I hold right, it always moves me exactly one tile. Okay, I believe there's a secret here, too. Not in this room. Is it in the next room? There we go. I believe it's this one. Well, this might not be a secret. I think this is the tutorial. So if you jump on certain tiles, you can reveal a button. And you press that button, and shit happens. Now we could go to that door, or we can murder some slugs. Jump on more shit. No? Huh. I thought there was another secret in this room. Guess I'm wrong about that. Alright. There we go. Come on. There we go. I think it's this room, actually. Just gotta jump across here. No? Huh. It's scary. What do you mean it's scary? It's Star Tropics. I mean, I guess there are, like, giant rats and big old slugs everywhere. Seeing that in real life would be kind of creepy. But it's just a goofy video game from 1990. Okay. There we go. Oh no, skulls! I don't have any extra items, okay. Kill the bats real quick. And then I think it might be this room. I know there are secrets in this first area, or in this first dungeon. And there's one in particular that I want to show off because it's absolutely fucking diabolical. Where is it? I think if I go over here... I'm just checking all the tiles at this point, make sure that I'm not missing anything. Fuck! Yeah, I forgot. You can only jump over one tile gaps. Alright, you know what? Secrets are cool, but... I can't remember exactly where they are, so I'm just gonna stop wasting time. And try to beat this actual dungeon. Or try to actually beat this dungeon, I guess, is a better way to phrase it. Bada bing, bada boom. Get out of my room, I'm playing Minecraft. Minecraft's looking a lot different than I remember, but hey, maybe it's the new update. Okay. There we go. This up here. And we gotta get past the rats. They prey at night, they stalk at night, they're the rats, and I am now at half health. Beautiful. Also, I hope you like the health beep. It goes off every time you jump. Please drop a heart. Please, I'm begging. Thank you. Now we got the funky music back. There we go. Let's actually make progress. Is this the room I was thinking of? Hold on, let me kill all these guys first. Come on. Anything? Anything at all? Nope. I think it might be up here. Alright. These are the last tiles I haven't checked. Yeah, there we go. Fuck, finally. Alright, treasure chest. Gonna jump around, find a button to open it. And we got torches. So now we should be able to use those torches as weapons. If we pause, we can select them and use them, but that uses ammo, so I'm gonna save it for the boss. Assuming I can get to the boss without dying. Oh, the music changed. You know it's real now. Also, those snakes used to scare me as a kid. Just the way they would charge at you. Oh, man. That terrified, like, 12-year-old me. I don't think it helps that I'm scared of snakes in real life. Yeah, more ammo. Oh. I think this is the secret room that I was going absolutely insane trying to find. Okay. Do you guys want to see some evil game design? This is a health potion, I think. But, jump around more. What's this? Another secret. Wow, 2 health potions. And at this point, you could stop, right? But oh hey, I found a third secret room. This is great! Get fucked. I know that's not, like, good game design, but also I fucking love that. There's just a part of me that finds that so funny. Anyways, on the downside, we just wasted half our torches for that joke. And are about to die anyways. I had to do it, it was too funny. Okay. Now that we have fire again, let's burn the boss to death. Oh, there's more level. So these snakes, they don't charge until they're in... like, until you walk in front of where they go. And then they just zoom. Fuck! Oh, I'm dead. Now saving data, please refrain from turning off the console. You know what? I can do this. I've beaten this dungeon way too many times because I kept, like, restarting the game. You know Now I'm done looking for that one secret room to show off. I'm actually going to focus on this now. Just gonna kill those guys, and now we're on our way. It's like weirdly magnetized, almost, the jumping. I feel like in any other game, this control scheme would feel really bad, but I don't know, for some reason it just feels good in this game. They did make a sequel. They made Star Tropics 2: Zoda's Revenge in 1994. It was one of the last games that Nintendo ever released for the original NES. And they actually took away this movement style where you're locked to a grid but can still freely turn. And they just made it like free movement. Which sounds like it would be an improvement, but it makes platforming a lot harder. Or so I've heard. I've played a lot of Zoda's Revenge too, but I haven't really gotten to a lot of the more bullshit parts of the game, so my experience is kind of limited. Okay. Just gotta jump over here, up here. And it's over here. Somewhere. Come on. Thank you. I will now go and grab fire. The fire has been grabbed. My hands have been burned. Macaroni on the floor. I don't know. Okay. Introduced to bats. We're introduced to the little germo rats. Any rat is a germo rat. My brain has been absolutely destroyed. Okay. Fuck off. Even today, those things still get me a little bit. It's just like panic of, oh shit, it's running for me, what do I do? And then you just mash the button. Alright. Now that I've died, this should be respawned. I'm not gonna die again in the secret room. I've already shown off that joke. But I am going to rob it for 2 health potions. Okay. That's 1. 2. Okay. I just gotta get out of here. Okay. Run. Escape. Get out of there. Oh, what? Hold on, did I have a chance to get even more fire? Well, now I have a chance to have no potions. I'm not recollecting those. I don't need them. I say, having just died. Alright. Mash. Jump. 2, 3, 4. Pick that up. And move back here. I don't know if you guys can hear the frantic mashing I'm doing to kill those snakes. It's just, hold on. I may have hit the microphone a few times. Anyways, boss time? Boss time. Open mouth. Eat shit. Oh, he didn't fire the fireballs. There we go. Got him. Not too bad considering you're playing it with your feet as a challenge. Yeah, that's true. Entirely true, 100%. No questions, and anyone who does question it just doesn't believe. Okay. In all seriousness, though, I did mod this Famicom to accept, like, external controllers. Just because the built-in controllers on the Famicom are... Well, they're good. They're quality. I actually like the build quality and the feel of the Famicom controller more than the original Nintendo, like, American NES controller. Just because it's more rounded and has that metal faceplate at the front, and I think it looks better, and the cord is too goddamn short. Yeah, it's the main downside with it, is just, it's hardwired to the console, and that cord is small. So I essentially just modified this system to be entirely compatible with both NES and Famicom controllers. And I modified the Famicom controller to work on any NES, which is pretty cool. The ergonomics are bad on the NES? Yeah, they weren't the best. Especially, like, the corners on the controller. No, they don't really dig into my hands, per se, but I can see how some people are really put off by it. I do like the NES's D-pad. The NES has an excellent D-pad. In my opinion, the gold standard. Not the best I've used. That goes to a PlayStation Vita. I think still has the best D-pad. But I still do believe that the NES is the controller... Like, if you have a D-pad on your controller, it has to be at least as good as the NES. Oh, I'm gonna take another swig of, sustenance juice. Alright. As much as I would love to keep playing Star Tropics, and I will play through the entirety of Star Tropics on stream one day. Mark my words. How about we switch to a different game, huh? Okay. Let's see, we already played Mario, Star Tropics. I think earlier we played... What were we playing earlier? Recently played... Mega Man 2 and Mega Man 3, okay. You know, it's not just official games I have in here. I also have, like, some homebrew and ROM hacks. Do you guys like Splatoon? Well, I don't have Splatoon on NES because that never came out. Anyways, here's Splatoon D. I did not make this. Someone else did. I forget their name, but it should be easily... Ninja Cat, Samurai Pizza Cats. Is there even Samurai Pizza Cats on NES? Like, I know Samurai Pizza Cats, that's like a dubbed anime, so if it was an old enough anime, they might have, like, a Famicom game based on it. Anyways, yeah. Splatoon D. You can roll around, you also have guns. If you press the A button, you can fling paint. It's basically just Splatoon simplified down to 8-bit to work on the NES. Each match is a minute. You can kill your opponents. The only downside to this... yeah, only downside to this. 2-player only. Which does kind of suck. But it's fun with other people. Kyoto Ningen... Teande? I'm still trying to learn how to pronounce Japanese. Alright. There we go. The rest of them, I assume officially licensed. I forget, do I have a lot of Famicom games on here? It unfortunately does not look like I have that one. I will be able to get it, but probably not for the stream. I've got Muscle, though. You want to talk about old anime? Yeah, I know, it's kind of disappointing. Oh. I forget what show this is based on. It's... As Muscle and like Ultimate Muscle, they're just American names for like Japanese anime, right? I can't remember the name of the original anime though. But this earlier this year I went to Anime St. Louis. Pretty good convention. There was a panel there called Manime that actually briefly talked about this show. And I have no idea what I'm doing. Well, I'm getting my ass kicked, I can tell that much. You know what? How about we play an NES fighting game that I know I'm not as bad at the very least. Where is it? I guess it would be M. Mike Tyson's Punch-Out. Okay, just for shits and giggles, 007, hold on. 3, 7, 3, 5, 9, 6, 3. That was from memory. I don't remember if it was like a Dwayne and Brando song or what the fuck was the best, but it's rare, super rare to find. I mean, I actually have a copy of Mike Tyson's Punch-Out. I've seen it semi-often. It is very sought after though, is the thing. So prices do tend to be a bit higher. But there was some like Punch-Out rap song that I remember listening to as a kid. You know, nerd shit. And it had the code for getting to Mike Tyson just in the lyrics of the song, and that's how I remember it. Also, I'm dead already. There is no way in hell I'm beating this game. That was, that was just an attempt at Mike Tyson. That's about as far as I ever get. But, I can at least beat a few of the boxers. Wait until he puts his guard down, son. Yeah, I know. Even with a CRT TV, I don't have the reaction time. Alright. I do have the reaction time to kill Glass Joe, however. I'd be very ashamed if I didn't. In fact, we're gonna see if we can one-round Glass Joe. This is another one of those games on NES that I've played quite a lot of, but I've never been able to beat. Oh. Get fucked. They changed the names to be less racist. Oh yeah, because the original arcade version had like Pizza Pasta and Vodka Drinkinski. And they just renamed them to Soda Popinski in the future versions, and well, Pizza Pasta's been missing in action since that arcade version. Punch-Out is an interesting series. One of my favorites too, like Punch-Out on Wii? Holy shit, that's such a good game. Okay. Why am I mashing buttons? That does nothing in this version. I mean, unless I get knocked down. Fuck! Alright, I'll admit, Glass Joe got one good hit in on me. Doesn't matter. TKO, bitch. So, over these past few days, I've been listening to an audiobook. The Ultimate History of Video Games Volume 1. It's really, really good. I really like it so far. And on my drive to work, they were talking about Punch-Out and like Mike Tyson's Punch-Out. I don't know, if you like retro video games, that book is very interesting to listen to. Or read. I mean, it is a book, but I listen to the audiobook version because ADHD doesn't really agree with traditional books. Fuck. Come on. Alright. And he's down. Wow, Mario got up to 5 before he stood up. One of the things about Punch-Out that impresses me the most, or I guess one of the techniques that some really good people who are good at this game can do, is playing Punch-Out and Super Punch-Out with the same controller at the same time. Like, how the fuck do you even do that? Because the start button in Punch-Out, Freddie Mercury is down. He kind of does look like Freddie Mercury. Shit, you're right. The start button in Punch-Out on NES throws a Star Punch like that. Start button in Super Punch-Out pauses the game. And Star Punches are a very important part of this game, right? So, you have to constantly, if you're doing the one controller, 2 games thing, constantly juggle the fact that not only are you playing 2 games at the same time, but an action in one of the games pauses and unpauses the other. That sounds like a nightmare. I don't know how people are able to do that. Anyways, here's Piston Honda. Reminder, this is a Japanese game. Yeah, Start does punch in the NES. In the NES version, it's your Star Punch. Shit. This character is another one that got a name change in the future. I know in Punch-Out Wii, he's referred to as Piston Hondo. Which, no confirmation. Probably so, you know, Honda, the car company, doesn't, like, sue. Shit! Star Punches and SNES. Ah, hold on. Fuck, I wasn't matching, I was reading chat. Is it Star Punches or Select? I'm gonna be honest, my time with Super Punch-Out is very limited. I do remember watching a few 2-game 1-controller ones. 2-game 1-controller runs. And I was just kind of remembering the information I absorbed from the... Ah, we're back here. Well, I guess that makes sense, we did just die. Hold on. I'm gonna change game real quick. Alright. You know what? Let's play some Zelda, and actually, I have something. I'll be right back. This will take like a minute to get. I'm not just gonna leave you guys staring at the screen here, so I'm just gonna play some music. Alright. It'll take a minute. Alright, I'm back. So, let me turn on webcam again so you can see my ugly mug. I do have this game physically as well. Good game, really like it. Battery's dead in this one, and I haven't gotten around to replacing that battery yet. But that's okay, because I also own this game physically on Famicom Disk System. This is the Japanese version of this game, if you haven't seen one of these before. That is a Nintendo Famicom floppy disk. Not very floppy, it's quite rigid, actually. And unfortunately, this one is dead too. Side A does not read. I remember reading a long time ago about people who managed to connect the Famicom disk system to, like, a DOS computer and use it as a disk drive to write files. So, maybe there's a way to restore this Famicom Disk System version of the game. That's alright, until that day, I still have the Overdrive, I still have ways to play this. Hell, I can play it on Wii U, I can play it on Switch, I can play it on a lot of stuff. It's like Mario, this is a game that they're constantly re-releasing. And for good reasons. It's an important game, it's pretty fun. And let's play it. No, not homebrew. I passed it, didn't I? Legend of Zelda. Hell yeah. I'm just gonna let this play, because this is the original version. They updated this game in 2003. The Legend of Zelda. Many years ago, Prince Darkness Ganon stole one of the Triforce with power. Princess Zelda had one of the Triforce with wisdom. She divided it into 8 units to hide it from Ganon before she was captured. Go find the 8 units, Link, to save her. So, kind of broken. In the 2003 version included on the GameCube Collector's Edition of, like, you know, the GameCube disc that has, like, Zelda 1 and 2 and Ocarina of Time, Majora's Mask, they redid that text, and actually that version is what you'll find on, like, Wii Virtual Console, Wii U Virtual Console. Any version that says 1986 to 2003. Other interesting changes, it should be coming up right here. There should be, Book of Magic in the original version. That was the fucking Bible, my dude. That's also the reason that, like, there's a cross on Link's shield. They've changed quite a bit. Oh, I already beat the first dungeon. Register your name. Lank. Just like the other games, we're going to be checking out a bit of this. It's dangerous to go alone. Take this. Is it fair to say that that's, like, the most iconic line in any video game? At least one of them, right? Alright, now we can start killing. And I'll take that. That gives me back to full health. That gives me the sword beam again. Now look at that map in the top left corner. Alright. Shit! I'll take that. Hey, 2 rupees, not bad. At least to start out with. We're gonna get a lot more. I actually have beaten this game, believe it or not. It was with a guide, because I don't think there's anyone who can beat this without a guide, without just ramming their head against the wall, trying to burn every bush in the game. And unfortunately, I do not have access to relevant Nintendo Power issues nor schoolground rumors, so the internet will do for me when it comes to guides. But, yeah. Alright, we get the key. Actually, I'm gonna explore over here. I think the compass is over here. Is it the compass or the map? Oh, it's another key. Kill the Skelly boys. Well, Stalfos, I think. Yeah, Stalfos. And we're on our way. Alright, so we just gotta go up here. There's a lot of, like, early Zelda stuff that I find interesting. Like, have y'all seen the Zelda cartoon that Deke Animation made back in the day? It was aired as part of the Super Mario Bros. Super Show. I believe it was, like, certain days of the week would air Zelda episodes, and then the rest would be Mario episodes. Though, I admit, I could be wrong on that. I do know it was the same team. And it is a weird-ass show. Because they only really had the first 2 games to work with. Realistically, the first, because they only mentioned the Triforce of Wisdom and Power. Triforce of Courage, nowhere to be seen. I mean, it was like that in the first game. That was the second game that introduced it. But that show was weird, man. Like, Link was really horny in that show for no reason. I mean, it's funny. But, yeah. that's also where we got, you know, classic line, "Excuse me, princess." I wonder how much of an impact that, like, TV show had on the CDI games. Anyways, a little secret. These guys, if you attack them, the fire starts trying to kill you. So yeah, probably best not to do that. There's the map. Found it. Alright. Those guys. Now, despite... Actually, would the microphone stuff still work? I don't know. Because, as mentioned, I'm currently playing this on a Famicom, right? If y'all don't know, the Famicom controller is mostly similar to the NES controller with a very few differences. I mean, visually they're slightly different, but the Player 1 Famicom controller is similar enough to the NES controller to share the same circuit board. But the Player 2 controller has a D-pad, A and B, a volume slider, and a microphone. And I'm dead. But yeah, that microphone was not used in many games back in the day. Very famously, though, it was used in this first Zelda game. The pulse voice enemies, the weird rabbit-looking things. If you were to make a loud sound into the microphone in the Famicom Disk System version, or the Famicom version, it would actually affect them in-game. Oh, hell yeah. More money. Oh, it's raining rupees, dude! But since this is the American NES version running on a Famicom, it still has that second player controller with the microphone hooked up. I wonder if that functionality is still in the US version. Or if they gutted it completely. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if they gutted it completely, because it was only the Japanese Famicom that had that microphone to begin with, but still. Something to think about. I might have to... I'm gonna try that whenever I get to the Pulse Voice enemies. That's not going to be in this stream, by the way. Like I said, this is more just kind of a grab bag, just looking at a bunch of different NES games and chilling out and having a good time. Okay. These guys are a bit tricky, but if you use the boomerang, you can stun them. Go up, shank them in their kidneys. Aw, oh, dude! Explosives! And of course I get the timer when they're all dead already. Thank you. I believe down here. Yeah, in this room, there's this thing. There's also spike crushers. And down here, if I remember correctly, is the bow. Yes. Okay. So we want to go up here. Try not to die. Link makes the... I don't know if y'all have ever, like, looked real close at Link's face. When he picks up an item, it's all, like, crooked. It looks really silly and goofy to me. I love it. Fuck! Alright. One more attempt. We're gonna beat this dungeon, then we're gonna move on to the next game. How long have I been streaming? 7:44? Okay. We'll try to go to about 8:30. And something tells me at the pace we're going, we ain't gonna run out of content till then. Especially not with everything that's available. Okay. Go in here. These fuckers are freaky. The wall masters, I don't like them. Get me out of here. I said get me out. Okay, thank you. Hello, friend. Bye. And that's it. We found the first piece of the Triforce here. Dungeon complete. Alright. So now that we have that, that's good. I like that. Unfortunately, the only way I'm aware of to save is to die. Now, no, I don't want to die yet. I say, is just sucking. I at least want to go to the store, see if I can buy anything. I should be able to now. I have $35. Alright, this store's not up here. It's one page down. There is a secret in that area. Bush you can burn, I think, but I don't have the candle on me. Okay. Oh, thank God. I'm gonna go down. And over. And over again. Give me more money, thank you. And shop's right here. Buy something, will ya? I do not have enough money. Death, please take me. Thank you. Alright. Save. We have Link, like. And we're gonna add another guy. Stank. Actually, no, we're not gonna do that. Instead, we're just gonna show off another thing here. This is very common knowledge. I'm not breaking any new ground, but if you name your save file Zelda, see that little sword? Nothing seems different, right? Like, all the text is the same. It's still dangerous to go alone. Take this. You stab the old man in the shins, and you're out of here. But the dungeons are different. So if we go up here, go over. Once again, just gotta make our way back to the first dungeon. Which may or may not have been retroactively confirmed to be the Great Deku Tree? I don't know. Hyrule Historia is weird, and depending on who you ask, may or may not even be canon. Yeah, you'll notice that's different. There used to be a door over here. Naming your save file Zelda activates the second quest, in which all of the dungeons have been rearranged to be harder. So if you want a more challenging Zelda 1, and you don't want to beat the game to get to the second quest, that's the way to do it. As for me, I think I'm going to move on to the next game for now. Let's see, what else is there? 'Cause there's a lot of shit here, right? Nintendo World Championships 1990. Do I reset? That does nothing. Huh. I know the cartridge itself had physical dip switches on it. What's your last name? Sorry, I don't want to give out that information on the internet. Hope you understand. It does start with P. I will say that much. There we go. Second controller start button. Get ready to play Super Mario. Collect 50 coins. Start you off with 99 lives. Now this one right here, those of you who don't know, this is a competition cartridge used back in the day in 1990 for the NES World Championships, or Nintendo World Championships. 3 games. First one is Super Mario Brothers, and your first goal is to collect 50 coins. So, Here we go. Jump, jump. So, now that we've beaten the first level, like I said, this is all about collecting coins, so I'm not going to do my normal run above the level thing here. Because we actually have a mission this time. We have to get cash money so we can move on and drive our fancy car. Alright. Bada bing, bada boom, bada ba. 25 coins, we're halfway there. Whoa, living on a fuck! I was gonna jump on the Goomba and then get these coins really fast, but it takes longer when you're small. At least I can get these two. Ah, shit. Oh, wait! Coins respawn. There we go. I guess they did kind of make this impossible to lose. Just two more. Alright, we got $50. That's pretty good. 41,800 points. Now that we got $50, we can drive our cool car made by Square. This is Rad Racer. Unfortunately, while I am a big collector, I do not have a power glove. I cannot play this the way God intended, but I can play it with the controller. This is actually my first time playing Rad Racer. I've never played this game before. All I know about this game is it's a game that Square made. It's pretty fucking popular, or at least was back in the day. This game, or was it Rad Racer 1 or Rad Racer 2, that was used in The Wizard to demonstrate the Power Glove. Whichever one it is, one of the Rad Races was used to demonstrate the Power Glove in the movie The Wizard. Which I still need to see that movie. I haven't seen it. Like, just for the fact that it was where, like, Mario 3 was a real... Shit. Hey, we're still alive. This music does sound kind of Final Fantasy. I think it's the same guy that made the Final Fantasy soundtrack worked on this game. I mean, it was Square back in the 80s. I don't know that for sure, by the way, if it was the same guy. I'm assuming it is. I believe it might be. But also, if someone wants to just, like, double-check that, make sure I'm not, you know, spewing shit and telling misinformation on the internet, that would be appreciated. It would probably be appreciated as much as me not crashing. Hey, the timer's permanently at 99, though. Except not, because there's a background timer running throughout this entire thing. I think it's like 5 minutes. Actually, I believe the timer is variable depending on the dip switch settings. I don't have access to dip switch settings. This is an EverDrive. And I don't have the money for a real cartridge of this game. Go ask your mom? I don't know. Anyways, now we're in Tetris. And this is the real meat and potatoes. Is, you gotta score as much as you can in Tetris in the remaining time. Now, I like to think I'm pretty good at Tetris. Unfortunately, I am no master at Tetris. I'm not a master, I'm not a grandmaster, and I'm especially shit at classic NES Tetris. Like, I'm used to, the more modern Tetris games. Like, my first Tetris game was... What was the DSiWare Tetris game? What was that called? I forget the name of the one on DSiWare, but that was the first one I had. I remember it had a bunch of Hudson Soft characters in it for some reason. Well, because it was made by Hudson Soft. That was my first ever version of Tetris, and I've been a pretty big Tetris fan ever since, but I've never properly gone back to play the NES version all that often. I have played a lot of the Game Boy version, though. I do own a physical copy of the Game Boy version. I mean, it'd be surprising if I didn't. Like, had a Game Boy collection, no copies of Tetris. It's only the best-selling game on the console. Well, Pokemon, I think is... Did Pokemon beat Tetris in sales? I don't know. Hey, how you doing, Cosmic? Glad to have you here. Anyways, final score, 167,840. As you can see, Super Mario, that's a one-time score, Rad Racer is 10, and Tetris is 25. So the strategy for this, you want to speed through Mario and Rad Racer as fast as possible, and then just rack up score on Tetris. That is my score. If you can beat it, send me video proof, and I will send you a message saying that you are a cool dude. Alright. Let's move on to the next game. Yes, same guy, Nobuo fuck! Same guy, Nobuo Uematsu. Okay, I thought it was. I just wanted to be entirely sure. Alright. Actually, shit, I have... Yeah, I got Tetris on here. Actually, there are two versions of Tetris on NES. Music for Rad Racer and Final Fantasy. He did a lot of music. It has kind of a distinctive style. Anyways. Let's play some Mario 2. Actually, let's use this to compare, because there are two Mario 2s. I'm not going to repeat the fact, you already know it. Let's check out the... I pressed the wrong button. Let's check out the Japanese Super Mario Bros. 2. Yeah, look at that. And the Koopa Paratroopa jumps right over Mario. The last time you're safe in this entire godforsaken game. Gotta get the mushroom. Fuck. Come on. How the fuck? Okay. Never mind. I'm not gonna get that mushroom. I'll get the later one. Not that one, though! That's a poison mushroom. It'll kill you if you touch it. Like, some of you probably know this game better as another poison mushroom. As Super Mario Bros. The Lost Levels. As that's the name it went under on Super Nintendo in Super Mario All-Stars. The Japanese know this as Super Mario Bros. 2. If you grew up with the Game Boy Color version of Mario Bros., Super Mario Bros. Deluxe, you probably know this as Super Mario Bros. For Super Players. I know this game as hell. Like, first level, not too bad, right? A lot harder than the first level of the original Mario Brothers, or original Super Mario Brothers, but nothing too bad. Game's fucking... Yeah, this game's difficult. Jump. Over there. And... I cannot go into that pipe. Okay. Man, we're using Buzzy Beetles in Stage 2. And these platforms can just... No. Actually, that wasn't that bad. Remember, if you hit a block below a mushroom, the mushroom jumps. I completely forgot about that. Yeah. That's a good point. Ah! Shit. You played today the Lost Levels and Nintendo Switch Online. Yeah. Yeah, this game's pretty... Fuck. Pretty readily available. continue. Nah. I'm gonna play the better Mario 2. Or at least the one I prefer. Actually, you know what? No. I'm gonna play the original better Mario 2. Now loading. I think I have auto disc flip enabled. This one has also been translated. So this is Yume Kojo Doki Doki Panicu, also known as Doki Doki Panic. This is what became Super Mario Bros. 2 in America. And it is mostly the same, with a bunch of weird little differences. For example, I am pressing B, right? There is no running. It sounds a bit weird too. There's a lack of animated elements. The potions for the doors are magic lamps. It's a heart instead of a mushroom. Coin sounds are still the same though. Cherries and POW blocks are not animated, and I believe the waterfalls look a bit different too. Oh yeah! Ow, my eyes! Alright. Jokes aside, let's actually play... Let's actually play Mario Bros. 2. Like, American Mario 2. Joke's over now. People excited for his first Peach game in 2024. The funny thing is, like, Princess Peach Showtime... Like, yeah, Peach was first playable in Super Mario Bros. 2 USA. Back in 1988. Counting, like, standalone Peach games, we still had Super Princess Peach on fucking DS. Like, there are a lot of weird-ass Mario games. Shit. Okay, get out of here. And as soon as you spawn, mash that button. Da-da-da-da-da. And I'll take an extra cherry. Now, there's some glitch with, like, the Shy Guys and the POW block. And if you do things correctly, the Shy Guy, like, flips upside down and just fucking flies, and you can ride them off the screen. Nintendo should sue those Doki Doki guys. I don't even know if Nintendo is, like, allowed to acknowledge Doki Doki Panic, because that shit was a licensed game. It was a promotional video game made for the Fuji TV Dream Factory, like, festival. Like, Nintendo owns... They own Doki Doki Panic, right? At least the game portion. But the original characters used in the Japanese version of Doki Doki Panic are not Nintendo's characters. So there's some, like, weird legal shit with that. Okay. I don't know why I did that. Alright. Secret area. Shit. There we go. Kind of a... Not really a voice clip? Almost sounds like one, though. I don't know if it's my PC or the video, but sometimes it freezes for a second and then continues. That very well might be my connection, if I'm being honest. Because as stated, I'm running this shit off Starlink right now. I live in the middle of the woods, my dude. And we were supposed to get some pretty bad weather. I'll take a one up. But yeah, we were supposed to get some pretty bad weather, so it's possible that the stream might have some technical difficulties. But I'm gonna keep streaming until 8:30 or until the internet fully dies, like it did last stream. Whichever comes first. And honestly, if the internet dies, I'll probably come back and continue streaming till 8:30 anyways. Give me money for gambling! You son of a bitch! Okay. At least I got a 1-up. Okay. Is there a key? Grab the key and run! Run from your life as the Phantom of the Opera. Yes, you won the uncircumcised penis. You beat it. Why the fuck did I read that? Alright. In all seriousness, let's, do that. Ah, shit. Alright. I'm standing far enough away, right? No. Well, I mean, I was. Shit. There we go. Thank you. I'll take it. Just gotta slip through here. You can change the encoder if you want to later, so it produces a lighter video. Shit, that's a good idea. Actually, hold on. Let me change the bitrate real quick. Enjoy this funky-ass bass line. The enemy at the end of level 1? Oh, wait, Birdo? Yeah. Yeah, that's Birdo, the pink thing that spits the egg. Alright. Stream. Output. There we go. I lowered the bitrate a little bit, so hopefully now we should have less stream problems. Time for another boss fight with everyone's favorite, Birdo. One, two. And there we go. Y'all ever play Super Mario Advance on the GBA? That's a good game. That's just a remake of this game. You know what? Peach. Peach is one of the best characters in this game for platforming, especially if you suck at platforming like me, because she can hover. Fuck. I've used that at the wrong spot. No, I didn't! Shit. Wasn't able to get the star. I was able to get the mushroom, though, and I'll take that. Oh, fun. Okay. If I remember correctly, enter here, go down here. Damn, dude. Yeah, the warp zones in this game aren't quite as obvious as they are in Super Mario Bros. 1. Anyways, here's Toad. Doesn't have the best jumps, but he's the fastest. No jump's gonna save you if you just run off the fucking edge like I just did. Oh god, I remember on a... God damn it, again? Okay. I used to be in choir back when I was in school, right? And men's choir, or baritone choir especially, was the best class because it was like 40% singing, 60% shitposting with my friends in real life, or I guess just telling jokes. And one day, I don't know why, I decided to do a Toad impression in class, right? It wasn't a silent class, people were talking. It was one of those days where, you know, the teacher would call us up, individually we do some vocal practices and give us pointers on our voice. So I was just sitting in the back with my friends, and I started doing this Toad voice, and I look over at the teacher, and he's just staring at me with the weirdest look on his face. He's like, the fuck, are you okay, man? Oh, I can actually play on 0 lives. Cool. Yeah, choir was fun. That was one of the most fun classes in the entirety of high school. That, and I had a class called Radio and Television. That was just learning video and audio editing. That was a fun one too, because we was just given an assignment like, okay, here's what the video's got to be about. It just has to fit this general theme, not even like anything specific, just as long as it's within this theme. Here's a camera. Here's a Mac to edit everything on. You have entire access to the entirety of the school. Go fucking nuts. And that was the class. And we would just make videos. And like, audio stuff and podcasts. It was really fun. But you know what else is fun? I was about to say video games, but dying in video games, that can also be fun. Alright, I'm taking back to the World 4-1. I'll save state, and then I'll exit game. Because it is 8:12. It's getting close to the point where I should probably be logging off. The teacher was like, this guy's going to psychologist. I used to yell, I'm the best, like Toad in Mario Kart, in the classroom in the patio. The problem with Toad's voice is you kind of have to be screaming at the top of your lungs to be able to do it correctly. So I was like, I'm gonna regret this. Hey guys, it's me, Toad! This is my Toad voice at like a normal talking volume, and it just sounds like a really fucked up Marge Simpson. But, and hold on, preemptively, I'm gonna turn down the microphone. Yeah, turn down the microphone, save your guys' ears. This is my normal talking voice, and it's getting quieter and quieter. If you do the Toad voice like this, it sounds better! Yahoo! That actually hurt my throat. That was fucking painful. Ow. Drugs? No. Just entirely sober right now, if you can believe that. I just have really bad ADHD. Fucking Wario. Wario's Woods. Yeah, why not? This was the last officially licensed, like, not officially licensed, this is the last first-party Nintendo game released on the NES. This was released in 1994. It is the only Nintendo, like, original NES game, to my knowledge, that has an ESRB rating. Okay, I cannot jump, but I can... I can do this, which I think is what you're technically supposed to do. That's Kermit? I don't even know if I can do a Kermit voice. Hi-ho, Kermit No, I cannot. That is horrible. That is a war crime. Holy shit. Ah, I missed the coin! No! Okay. Actually, yeah. No, I said drugs because you said, you know it's fun. Wario's Morning Woods? I saw I saw a fucking post by Super Mario Broth, which, by the way, if you don't follow Super Mario Broth on Twitter, that is the best account on that entire website. It's just really obscure Mario trivia. And he actually took down this post. I don't know, he had a problem with the profanity, I think? As you can tell, I don't really have a problem with profanity, but I can see why some people do. Anyways, video game characters, they have bones, right? That's pretty obvious. You need bones. That's like a part of a 3D animation software. There's a bone in Wario's body in Smash 4 apparently labeled shit, and it's right by his ass. So, use that information as you will. I am fucking dying already. Alright, there we go. Do Mario's jumps on N64? What, like voice impressions? Hold on, I gotta get a Mario voice for it. First, it's me, Mario! Yahoo! Ah! Here we go! Okay, that's as much as you're getting. Oh, fuck. Charles Martinet did a fantastic job as Mario. He really, like, brought the character to life. I haven't played Wonder. Well, I don't own Mario Wonder, right? At least not yet. I do plan on, like, buying and playing it eventually. Oh, fuck. What do we do? Okay. It's the shit man himself, Wario. Okay, we're good. Yeah, from the bit I've played of Mario Wonder, the new guy does really good, but Charles Martinet is just, like, classic. He was Mario for all those years. And I think it would have been really funny if Mario's voice was just like, it's a me, Mario. Hey, what's up? Yahoo! Mamma mia, that's unfortunate. Let's go. Whoa, I can speed it up. Oh shit, this unlocks a world of possibilities. Like I can play this game a little bit faster. Alright. Over here, and then there we go. Right. Fucking diamond, what? Okay. Ah, shit. I am not making it out of this. Oh, wait. Hold on. Fuck. Okay. Wait, diagonals work? I mean, I'll take it. I'm actually enjoying this game. Like, this is honestly pretty fun. Alright. Pick up and toss. And you son of a bitch. Okay. Pick that up. Move these guys. Ah, fuck. Oh, wait. Yeah, give me that. And... no, I just hold down. Easy. Ah, shit, there's another one. Okay, now we're good. Oh, cutscene. What are you doing here? Go home or be crushed. Wow, what a plot. Anyways, I think we've gotten our fill of Wario's Woods. Can you do Sinclair's baby voice from Dinosaurs? Unfortunately, I haven't seen enough dinosaurs. Like, I know the show you're talking about. It's like the Jim Henson Dinosaurs show, right? With all the, like, combination puppet suit things. Honestly, very technically impressive, but unfortunately, I don't know what that voice is like off the top of my head. Or maybe fortunately, remembering a little bit of what it's like. Alright. What should we play? Something to close this out. Well, I guess we can check out, like, ROM hacks and homebrew, right? What is there? Yeah. Here we go. How do you guys like this? Final Fantasy VII on NES. Holy shit. Hold on, I'm gonna take another drink. Actually, remember to mute for that one. Okay. Continue? I do have a save file. So, if y'all aren't aware, this is a, I believe, Taiwanese bootleg of Final Fantasy VII downported to the NES. Dinosaurs was big in Mexico. Huh, I didn't know that, actually. I know, like, isn't Dragon Ball really big in Mexico? Look at the fucking little NES sprites. A Screamer fight Barret. What the fuck is a Screamer? What, like, spooky Screamer? Are we doing some, like, kayfy zombie jump scare shit in Final Fantasy VII on NES? The fact that this exists is really funny. Just, I love the fact that there's a bootleg version of Final Fantasy VII for NES. It's not really the best version of the game. But, the fact that it exists is still very interesting, and these guys are just tanks. They are taking damage. There we go. Use Thunderbolt 91. So this is, of course, a fan translation. Also Dragon Ball, yes, and Coca-Cola. Huh. Oh yeah, that's right. Anytime I get a Coca-Cola in a glass bottle up here, it's always, like, in Spanish. From what I can tell, they're imported from Mexico, because that's where most of the glass bottle Coca-Cola things are still being made. Mirage. So awesome to see Final Fantasy VII like this. Probably people in India was able to play this in the 2000s thanks to this ROM. I mean, possibly. I have Final Fantasy VII on Switch, like the actual Final Fantasy VII, and I have FF7 Remake. Up. Yeah, let's take this final. How long till 8:30? 5 minutes. Okay. We're getting close to the end of the stream. I want to show off two more things. A reminder: this is original hardware. First off, Earthbound Beginnings Ultimate Faithful Edition. This is a ROM hack of Earthbound Beginnings / Earthbound Zero, if you're old enough in the fandom to remember that name for this game. It updates the graphics, it redoes the balance, it adds in a few cut things. Something seems strange, be sure to check around. Yeah, it redoes the map. So it actually looks like a map this time. Oh man, I love this game so fucking much. This is like my second favorite NES game. I have played and beaten Earthbound Beginnings / you know, fuck it. I've played and beaten Earthbound Zero way more times than I've played Mother 3. Hell, I think I might have played this game, or at least beaten it more times than Mother 2. Homebrew and Switch? Now, this is on an actual NES, my dude. Well, Famicom. How is that you have Final Fantasy VII on Switch? So, it's just on the eShop. They, if you go on the eShop and look for Final Fantasy VII, they have modern, like, ports of Final Fantasy VII officially from Square on Switch. It has some cool features that can, like, help reduce grinding, but it's just the original PlayStation 1 version. Still cool to see it on a Nintendo console, though. Alright. 8:27. Yeah, it's getting pretty late. So, I am going to sign off here in a second. But before I do that, I want to show off some of this homebrew, right? If you're on this channel, you've probably seen this, because this is one of my most famous, or famous sounds very pretentious. This is one of my most popular shorts, is showing this off. This is, reminder, running on a real NES, or Famicom. Say it hardware. Anyways, look at this shit. I may have to cut this out of the VOD, because I think this is copyrighted, but I don't care. This is cool. They recreated the fucking YouTube video on an NES ROM. They don't have the full verse in there, right? But the fact that any of these colors, any of this shit is possible on the NES is just really, really impressive to me. There is flickering coming up here right now. It's probably some like RAM limit. I've never seen an NES ROM with, or NES anything with colors this vibrant. But I think you get the point, right? So, I am going to hop off here. But before I leave, I'm going to leave you guys with one more thing. One more little piece of homebrew that can run on an actual NES. This is Bad Apple. It's exactly what you think it is. Anyways, time is almost 8:30. So, this has been Jesse from Jesse's Game Room, signing off. See you on the flip side. Alright, y'all convinced me. I'm playing at least like one more game, maybe a few more. I am going to turn on the fan in this room because it's... I'm I'm dying in real life. Hold on, where's the remote? There we go. A fan is on. You gonna check out the next one? Alright. Alright, before I jump off, which I am jumping off because I'm getting a bit hungry, I'm going to go eat. I would like to thank everyone who stopped in to watch the stream. Whoop, wrong thing. Everyone who stopped in to watch the stream, fucking El Palco Tigre Hermano, thank you for stopping in and chatting so much. Thank you, Brandon, for jumping in as well. As stated, I will be back. Yeah. Don't forget to hit that button. Damn straight. Thanks, man. I will be back this exact time, 6:30 next week. Don't know what I'll be playing yet, but it'll be something.